Hello and welcome to another episode of Storytime on NBC Connecticut's Kids Connection. I'm Ted Coppy. In this episode of Storytime, we have not one but two special guest hosts. Their names are Kaitlyn and Megan. Kaitlyn and Megan are co-authors. A co-author is someone who works to collaborate with another person to author or write something together. In addition to working together on the book you're about to hear, Kaitlyn and Megan share another connection. They're sisters, both born and raised right here in Connecticut. Their book is titled Wonderfully Made. It tells a story that's close to their hearts because it's their story. It's all about what it was like as kids having a family that looked different than other families where they grew up. We caught up with Kaitlyn and Megan at the Rockville Public Library where they shared what makes their family unique and how being different inspired them to write their book.
Wait, do I need to say my last name?
Off to a great start.
Okay, will do.
Okay.
I'm Kaitlyn.
And I'm Megan, and we're sisters.
They were 5 years apart. Oh,
No, that's okay.
You messed up. She's older.
yeah, I'm older. We grew up in Waterford, Connecticut, which is near the Mystic area. Growing up, we did not have books or see ourselves represented in media. We are biracial, we come from an interracial family, and that just wasn't common growing up for us. We get asked all the time, what are you?
Where are you from? Where are you really from?
Where are you really from?
That one is the best.
There weren't books about that at the time, and I think that's partly what inspired us to make this children's book.
So we wanted kids like us to be able to see that. We wanted diverse characters in classrooms, in libraries. We wanted kids to feel like, hey, they look like me, and not just see, wonder where are they finding themselves in literature and in books and in media. So we felt it was really important to have this out there and get it into schools, get it into libraries so that kids can feel like they're represented.
It's been really great.
It has been.
Yeah. Are you say called?
Named?
What? And today we're going to be reading our book,
Wonderfully Made. We were supposed to say it together.
Okay. Hi, my name is Kaitlyn.
And my name is Megan.
Today we're going to be reading our book, Wonderfully Made. This is Katie and Tessa. Katie and Tessa are sisters. They have beautiful curly hair and skin the color of caramel. Katie and Tessa love running on the playground, going to school, and playing fetch with their dog, Cleo.
But most of all, Katie and Tessa love their family. Katie and Tessa's mom has short, wavy brown hair and striking blue eyes. Her skin is as sweet as a light apricot on a warm spring day.
Their dad has short black hair and warm brown eyes. His skin is as comforting as hot chocolate on a cold, snowy day.
Katie has her dad's nose and her mom's smile. Tessa has her mom's hands and her dad's ears.
They are wonderfully made. Over the weekend, Katie and Tessa visit with their grandparents. Pop-Up teaches Katie and Tessa how to make crepes. Crepes can be sweet with fruit or chocolate, but crepes can also be made with meat, cheese, or eggs. You can eat crepes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner too.
This is a very popular food in France. At Grandma Catherine's, Dad shows them the picture of their great-grandma and tells them stories about growing up on the sharecropper's farm down south. Aunts and uncles smile as they share stories and pictures of the old church and schoolhouse.
On Monday morning, Katie and Tessa's mom and dad drop them off at school.
There are a lot of students at their school, and most of them don't look like Katie and Tessa.
Sometimes Katie and Tessa are asked questions that can be hard to answer. Are you adopted?
How come your parents don't look like you?
Is that your real mom? Sometimes the kids at school ask Katie and Tessa questions about how they look or about their family. These questions can be difficult to answer because to Katie and Tessa, their family is just their family.
These kinds of questions really make Katie and Tessa think, and they are curious about why some people see them and their family as different.
One afternoon, Katie's class goes on a field trip to their town's library. Katie's mom goes with the class as a parent chaperone. "Is that your mom?" Jeremiah asks. "She doesn't look like you."
Jeremiah sounded confused, like he couldn't figure out or see how Katie and her mom fit together.
While Katie's class was visiting the library, Tessa's class did a My Family Tree project at school. Everyone brought in different pictures of their families.
It was fun to see all of the pictures of her classmates' families. However, Tessa definitely noticed that her family pictures looked different than most everyone else's.
Katie and Tessa think of so many wonderful memories, and it makes them happy. They love all the great things about their family.
They are wonderfully made. Katie does not want people to be confused about who they are. Katie knows that people ask questions to help them understand. She wants to help people learn.
With excitement, Katie says, "Yes, that's my mom. We have the same smile." Not all family members look exactly the same. Katie is wonderfully made.
Tessa wants people to know that they love their family and are proud to be part of it. Tessa proudly shares her family tree. She explains to the class that family members don't always look exactly alike, but they love each other just the same.
Tessa is excited to point out how she has her mother's hands and her father's ears. Tessa is wonderfully made. Katie and Tessa know that their family is filled with love and rich history.
So now when Katie and Tessa are asked hard questions, they remember all the wonderful things that make them unique. They can speak confidently and proudly about who they are. They know they are wonderfully made.
We are all wonderfully made.
I think having a book like this when I was little would have been amazing, and it would have been a feeling of togetherness. Like you wouldn't feel like you're alone. You're like, wait, there are other people who have a family like this.
Being able to share our book with my daughter is such an awesome experience, and it just makes me want to write more. It's to see how she lights up because she sees her true family represented in a book. It's the only book she owns that looks like our family, because it is, but I wish there were more for her, and maybe over time there will be.
The book is based on a black father and a white mother and two biracial children, but then it gives the kids a chance to see, wait, how am I wonderfully made? Like, what makes my family special? So it really gives a chance when you look at it in the classroom to do a fun activity of how are you wonderfully made? What makes you wonderfully made? And it could be anything, and it really gives a chance for the students to look at themselves and really think about their family and what makes them wonderfully made.
What a pleasure that was. A big thank you to co-authors Kaitlyn and Megan for taking the time to share their unique and inspiring story. And a special thanks to the Rockville Public Library for hosting our special guests. Today's book, Wonderfully Made by Kaitlyn Derosiers and Megan McBryde, was selected by NBC Connecticut's Kids Connection in partnership with United Way of Central and Northeastern Connecticut. If you're enjoying this series and you'd like to see and hear more, grab an adult and head over to nbcconnecticut.com/kidsconnection, or you can visit NBC Connecticut on our YouTube channel or find us on Roku. And as always, happy reading.